Welcome back to CPW World. This is Nilima, and today we are going to meet Honorable President Sri Satish Shetty Anna. He is highly influential, well connected with the ministers, government and bureaucratic authorities and industrial owners. Today we are going to know more about his personal professional journey of the life and going to take a strong statement on the women entrepreneurs, investors and how to survive at this COVID situation. Let's meet him.
Hi everyone, I am Satish Shetty Anna, the president of the Taloja Industry Association. Taloja has got total 2139 acres of land. We have got around about 1622 carved plots, and that 974 are industries which are functioning at the moment, which is related to chemical, pharma, intermediates, seafood, engineering. These are the sectors which are major there in Taloja MIDC. And what we look at is that industry should prosper in each and every aspect of life. So we have got industries specifically in the left area of Taloja. We have got engineering activities. Towards the river side we have got chemical companies. Further we have got food processing, and in the end we have got chemical and pharma companies again out there. So in this total industrial zone, what we have seen is that these activities which are there in Taloja MIDC are related to more of the essential activities what we noticed in this COVID period. Specifically when this COVID period just started, that is the time we were able to understand how important Taloja MIDC is all about. We were having all essential services like oxygen plant here, we had all essential sanitizers manufacturers down here, we had the mask manufacturers in Taloja. So these were the actual essential services which we had come to know when specifically in this COVID period as such. Then if you go to see Taloja, the geographical condition here is we are very much connected to the upcoming new airport. We are very much near to the JNPT Port Trust. Then we have got our connectivity towards Bombay. We are just 32 kilometers away from Mumbai. If you talk to me about Mantralaya, we are just 52 kilometers away from there. So we are very much connected to all the vicinity out here. We have got the express highway again just 7 kilometers away from Taloja MIDC. Today Taloja MIDC has become the hub. Every next industry is looking at Taloja as the area where they would like to come up and put up the industry. We are lucky that the existing area of 2139 acres are totally consumed, and it is all the industries are functioning out here. Now MIDC is coming up with a new expansion project that is around about 750 acres of land in Taloja. That will be like the additional Taloja MIDC. In that again we are looking for all type of industries like the small scale, medium scale and the large scale to come up there and take up their industry expansion activity. MIDC is just completed its project of acquisition, but tentatively the next 6-8 months they should be able to allot the plots to the industries out here. This will be a part of industry what is there overall in Taloja, and I am being the president for the associations in the last 1 decade. I have completed 10 years of service to the members, and I am very happy that I have got a good team around here who are shouldering the responsibility with me. So we are able to help the industries in all their small issues whatever is there. The initial stages we had no proper infrastructure out here, we had very bad roads, we had started with the initial activities, then we had gone with the cement concrete roads. Now the whole of Taloja we have got cement concrete road from all the parts of Taloja industrial area. Now we have already taken up the ETP plant, that the common effluent treatment plant, which is 27.5 MLT capacity. That also is a big boon to this industrial zone. Now any industry who's coming up for putting up their expansion project specifically in the chemical and pharma or the fisheries, they all are depending on the ETP, that is called the common effluent treatment plant. We have got a very sophisticated, high-tech, advanced CETP here with a 27.5 MLT capacity, which is taking care of the industrial expansion and other part as such. Secondly, again after the CETP is there, now we have got our HDB pipelines, which is connecting line. Industries do not have to go out to dispose their effluent to CETP. They can just put it through a pipeline only, which is totally integrated, connected. It's all the industrial effluent reaches the CETP directly as such. Then we are talking about the water here. The water is 24/7 water is available at Taloja MIDC. We have got around about 45 MLD water consumption for Taloja MIDC, which is well taken care by MIDC. MIDC is having a full-fledged water availability with a dam dedicated for industrial activities as such, which is only for the industrial, that has not been divided with the residential at all. Now here we have got a drainage system, storm drainage, where again the storm drainage also been constructed by MIDC in a very beautiful manner. So we don't have any, if you go to see in the recent time also, now just last week we had flood everywhere in Mahad and every other places out there, Chiplu and other. Here also we had continuous rain coming out, but luckily there was no water stagnating anywhere in Taloja. There was a total proper drain out system which was kept total connected to the river. We have got a river bank just besides Taloja, and there is a proper flow of water which is there. There is no water accumulation anywhere in Taloja MIDC. So there was no water staggering where industries were again getting affected as such. There was no incident of water staggering also. Again we are talking about further, that is regarding metro. We are lucky that the Kharghar metro, which is coming from Kharghar to Taloja MIDC in the first phase, will be directly connecting to industrial zone. So our connectivity is a very, very important factor which will again help the industries out here. By anyone coming from CST, he has to just come to Belapur. From Belapur he'll catch a metro from Kharghar to Taloja. So this will become a very easy movement for the industries out here, and we'll be connecting more towards the city. So the city movement, which was a hurdle in the past, that also is going to be eliminated as such in the longer run as such, that way. We have taken many activities like on the CSR front also. On the CSR vertical, we have specifically, I will thank IGPL for us. IGPL and even Asian Paints who have supported specifically in this COVID period. We have donated ventilators to the local hospitals through Asian Paints. Then we have got support from the IGPL for beautification activity at the Commissioner's office. Then again we have got some tree plantation activity again done by IGPL in the main road. So these are the CSR activities which we are carrying out throughout the year through all the large scale companies as such. Then specifically in this flood period also, we had got support from the larger industries, the small scale industries. All are supported especially in this CSR activities. Our CSR activities are very much focused on specifically on the local areas. Our TI's agenda is very clear that whatever we do it at the local base first, that is like taluka, then district, and then the later part of it. Why we want that we should be able to reach at the grassroots level, that we want that Taloja vicinity which are surrounding in the area, specifically in the taluka and district, we want that industries from the CSR companies should reach out there at the first level, and then later on the CSR on the country level, wherever they would like to spend their CSR funds, they are welcome to do that. Here the other things are there. We are also focused on the cancer care hospital also. We are focused that we are planning for a 100 crore CSR project that is specifically for the cancer care, which is in the initial stages, which we are talking to some of the large scale industries if they are ready to fund that project as such. And we have got also some other CSR activities like the river cleaning activities which are to be done by, we want the river to be cleaned, the Kasadi river which is at the river bank here, that is almost a 4.2 kilometer stretch, which we plan to clean that, build a small dam as such where water will be reserved for the full 365 days, where people who are the fisheries who are there, who intend to do the Koli Samaj which is there, who would like to do the fishing, which can be done throughout the year. So normally this is a seasonal river, which is normally in the rainy season water is there, and 1-2 months after that. So tentatively, if October the rains stops, maximum till December the water is there, and then later on the last 4-5 months water is not there at all in the river. So we are intending that from the CSR fund, we want to construct some dams out there where the water is stored. People can do fishing out there through the Koli Samaj who are there, who have got the boats and everything. You can go there, do the fishing, and that can be a source of income for the local fishermen down here. Specifically, the local villages are there. We have been very supportive to them. We have always seen that they get local employment. Secondly, we also have seen that local people should be given on the top priority. We also ensure that the tempos, the crane, we take it from the local people only who have given the land for the industrial development, and we are very thankful to these type of people who have given a real helping hand to the industry's growth. If these people wouldn't have given the land to the government, we would not be able to put this type of industries out here. And we are lucky that within this 35 kilometers radius only from Bombay, we are able to come do business and go back to our homes, So that is a very good helping hand what these local villages have been given to us. And now in the coming days, we are planning for an industrial township. That is the most boiling issue for the industries. If industries really want to get sustaining in the COVID period and in the further days also, we expect that industries ministry or industries department should implement the industrial township project. Industrial township means what? Ki industry has to be, only industry people will be there in that, MIDC, MECDCL, the local body whichever are connected like the water department, the MPCB, this will be the governing body at the local level. They will only maintain it and they will only run the day-to-day activity. So it will be a full-fledged done by the MIDC itself. And now if you go to see all the infrastructure activities are all given by MIDC. The road, gutter, water meter, everything is done by MIDC. So what we want this township also to be coming under MIDC, where the Panvel Municipal Corporation's role is very less. If we feel that if industry wants to pay any property tax also to PMC, it should be done through MIDC. Where MIDC has to understand that this land is on a lease period given to the industries. So the principal owner of this land is MIDC. So MIDC should take care of the property tax and other part with directly related to PMC subject as such. And industry should be able to get the services from this concerned department like MIDC or PMC as such, whatever. Like MIDC can give the bill to industries and industries can make the payment to MIDC. That should be the modus operandi, then to getting involved with the Panvel Municipal Corporation directly as such. That way. Other very important issue is that since our new police commissioner has come, under his supervision, the local police station, Mr. Kashinath Chavan, who is the senior inspector of Taloja police station, he is a very, very active police officer. We are lucky that people like him who have come, taken the responsibility to generate money through the CSR, and we have able to put around about 150 cameras in this whole Taloja industrial area. This total cameras will be having a total watch on the day-to-day activities of the theft activities of the river, anyone polluting the river. We had got cases in past that people are getting chemical vehicles in Taloja, dumping their chemicals out here and going. So we will be able to identify which type of vehicles are coming in this area. So around about 150 cameras have been totally put up in Taloja industrial area in the different vicinity as such. So this will be also a very important thing for us. Why? If cameras have been put, we will be able to identify the major problems, what like dumping of chemicals from different areas. This project was almost spent around about 35 lakhs of money was been collected by the industries. People have again generated this money through CSR. This was a crowdfunding activity which has been done. And this was totally initiated by the local police station itself. We were only a supporting hand to this cause, and we are very thankful to Kashinath Chavan, the senior inspector of Taloja police station, who's really done this marvelous job within his tenure. Normally, many people have come, done their role of being a police officer at the police station at the senior level, but executing this project in a very short time, taking helping hand from the industry and executing, this is a marvelous job. We really salute these type of officers down here. Secondly, we would also like to put some light on the infrastructure. As I have told you in past, that infrastructure we have got now, we have just taken up the ring road. Taloja is like a 6 and a 9 number. If you go to see, then there is a small problem in between. There is almost a 780 meter area which is left for development, and that area, if it is been developed, that is called a ring road. This ring road will make a lot of difference in the overall activities. If this ring road comes into implementation, we will be able to divert the traffic from Taloja in different parts. Now our large scale companies like IGPL, Dow, Exide, these are all our members. So they have to come all the way, travel in a different direction, and they have to come out. So if this road, the ring road starts, so there will be a traffic diversion, which traffic can be diverted, as well as they will get a shortcut road towards the upcoming metro station also. This metro station will be a very big boon if this ring road is implemented in the proper time. If this ring road can be a connect road to directly to the metro station. Further talking on the infrastructure point of view, initially we had only one access, that is from the Navda. That was the main entrance to Taloja MIDC. That was only single entry. We were the people who have initiated with MIDC and got that ROB, rail over bridge. Since then, at least we are able to have one bridge. Now again we have got a second bridge at the steel market from Kalamboli. Then people can also come from the second access from Kalamboli to Taloja MIDC through the CETP road. Secondly, we have got again a second access road that is coming from Domboli. There is a shortcut road, that is again the road which is constructed by MIDC towards the connecting to Domboli and Ambernath side. So that also is a very big infrastructure which is available at Taloja MIDC now. And we have also proposed to MIDC for a buffer zone. What is buffer zone? Buffer zone means what? We want industry and residentials to have a gap between each other. Now today what is happening, this is a 2,100 acre of land of total industries. Within the limitations, now there are residential projects which are coming very close to the industrial area. So what we had proposed, that at least 1 kilometer or a half a kilometer area should be a buffer zone throughout the industrial area. So there will be a gap between residential and industries. So what will happen, at least there will be a safety part where if any accident takes place at the industry, like fire or a gas leak or anything else, any tragic happens, so at least the residentials are not directly affected who are not well equipped at that particular time. If people are in the night, they are sleeping and they are not aware, and some gas leak takes place, so we will not be able to rescue or safeguard these people. So what we have proposed to MIDC as well as CIDCO, that there should be a buffer zone between both of them. If any emergency takes place, we industries have been trained. Specifically, we all industries we have through the helping hand of the DISH, the Directorate of Industry Safety and Health. We normally take regular trainings from them. So we know how to run from the fire, how to rescue people when fire takes place. If there is a gas leak, what is to be done on that? The same thing, the residential people are not well equipped. So that condition, we want that there should be a buffer zone in the interest of everyone, in the residential part as well as the industrial part as such. We had a lot of problem with the industries regarding specifically land subject. Like people, when they were having land and they wanted to transfer it, they had to go to RO MAPE. MAPE means again going 17 kilometers away, 70 to 25 kilometers away, getting your paperwork done, coming back to Taloja. So it was a very out of the way going out and getting your work done. Now luckily we are very thankful to MIDC. MIDC again has brought that very close to us. That is just come at MIDC Kanda office. That is just very nearby, hardly 5 kilometers from Taloja MIDC, where all land related issues are being taken care there. So this issue was that MIDC in the initial stages, when we had to go to MAPE, there was almost 8,000 files to that particular RO office, and now that same 1,600 industries have been diverted to RO Panvel. So this is a very good decision done by MIDC. At least that diversion of load of files have come down here. So this has become more accessible, and we are also already falling under the Panvel Taluka. So this has become more accessible and more easy for industries to communicate. And presently Mr. Ravindra sir is already there as the RO here. So he is also very, very active, interacting with the industries, seeing that single window system, people are getting that property matters solved at the earliest whatever possible way. If you go to see, Taloja is having quite a lot of large scale companies which are there, which are very prominent, like some well known companies like Aditya Birla. Recently come up is Amul. Then we have got Asian Paints, we have got Hindalco, Deepak Fertilizer, Deepak Nitrate, then we have got Kellogg's, Bombay Beer, then we have got Godrej, we have got IGPL, Dow Chemicals, Elementis. These are all companies who are well established. We have got even some international companies like Elementis, as I've told you. These are US based company who have just last 2 years ago, they are just come in India. So there is a wide opportunities for the chemical field, like industries also who are coming up. Specifically, what I as a president have seen is that the coming last 2 years since COVID and just a year or two before, you can tell around about 2018. Since 2018, chemical industries have expanded their business a lot in Taloja, and there is a huge opportunity for them by due to there's a connectivity, there is no labor issues at all in Taloja. We have always ensured that labor disputes are not there in Taloja, by we try to resolve at the local level. The association plays a very vital role in that, just to amicably understand, try to see. We also ensure that all laborers are at least paid on the Minimum Wages Act. We always have a regular camp with the industries, motivate them that at least whenever you are keeping any employee, they should be at least as the Minimum Wages Act, so there is no dispute between employee and employers, so that there is be a good relation between both of them. So we have got industries like Kellogg's, as I told you, then we have got Columbia is there, then Universal is there. These are the companies who are well flourishing. They have just expanded their business in a slow way. Now they have like going for new expansion as such. Even Deepak Fertilizer is coming with a very big expansion at Tondre here. So we are looking for that these type of industries all come for expansion in the new MIDC area of 750 acres, where industries have wanting to grow but they couldn't grow. Now they have got a further opportunity to expand and grow their business out here. In industries, people have known me as Anna. Anna means big brother to all, and they have kept my tagline as development man of Taloja. The basic reason is that they have experienced a different feel altogether, our members, that since I have taken charge of the president of the association, it is always seen that there is continued development been taking place. I have always tried to see that there has to be a vision in the whole activity, whatever the association does. So my vision always has been infrastructure as the first primary requirement of the industries. By if industries have got infrastructure, they can focus on their business. And now since the last decade, what I have done is specifically through the association, that is infrastructure has been the topmost priority for us. We have ensured that road, everything is been streamlined, the street lights have been streamlined, the CETP has been streamlined, the MACDCL normal shutdowns are there, that has not been done there. So we are ensuring that infrastructure has got the utmost priority as such. And now industries are very comfortable working within their premises. If you go to see, industries can only do business which they are good at, that is within the premises. Now if you go to tell an industry has to go into the basic things, follow up with the MIDC for road, for water, then their major focus of business gets affected. So we have seen that there is a smooth sailing of activities, and now at this stage what we have reached, this is all because of the government proper support which we have got. We are very thankful to all the government bodies, specifically from MIDC, who's been a very supporting hand to the industries. Specifically in Taloja, we have almost seen a very big, huge expenditure done for the growth of industrial area, specifically the infrastructure point of view. So where we feel like Taloja is been blessed by MIDC as such. We have seen very good officers in the past who have been the actual changing people for Taloja MIDC as such. Specifically, I thank Bhushan Gagrani ji, who's been the CEO MIDC. Since his tenure, there was a continued movement of changes taking place. He has been very instrumental, specifically about the infrastructure point of view. Then later on came Sanjay Sethi. Again, he was very instrumental in getting CETP expanded. So CETP expansion activity started taking place immediately after his intervention. And now then after that, Anbalgan sir has come. He's also been very proactive in seeing that this infrastructure activities goes on a continue expansion activity. So these are the officers who have been a very vital role, who have played, and today we have got this smooth sailing of infrastructure in Taloja. We are very, very thankful to this type of officers who have been got a vision for the industrial growth as such. I thank CPW World for taking this beautiful interview, understanding me closely and working with me to understand and putting it to the people out. Thank you very much.